Hello. Good morning. Happy Saturday. It's trying to be a bit bright. I'm sitting in bed, I'm doing some reflecting, I'm doing some journaling, I'm drinking my water, and I've got a nice relaxing day ahead. And I just wanted to tell you how I'm shifting my perspective around my illness and growing disability, I guess. So, for those of you who don't know, I am living with some challenging symptoms and a diagnosis of multiple sclerosis. So this is meaning at the moment I'm not walking very well. My walking is very challenged. Anyone want to see me walk? As soon as I stand up, everybody gets nervous because they think I'm going to fall over. So I walk with 2 sticks. My legs are very stiff. They're very heavy. They feel like they're getting weighted to the ground. They feel like they're weighted, and they also feel like they're getting suctioned to the ground like a giant magnet. And at the same time, the ground's wobbly. So that's my world at the moment. My left knee is a little bit weak and a bit painful. And I also have an overactive bladder, which means I get a sudden urgency to go, and I can hold it, but it takes all my conscious effort, and I can't walk and hold my wee at the same time. So the amount of times that the toilet's been literally steps away and I've full on wet myself is not even funny, really. But thank goodness for super pads that save your embarrassment and having to wash so many clothes, even though there's a little bit of I must be filling up the landfill with bloody pee filled pads. How lovely. What a lovely thought. So I would like not to be doing that anymore, please universe, and save the planet and do my stuff. But how can you see your illness as a good thing? And everything that I'm doing, all the work that I'm doing, is about changing the perspective of illness, because if you can see it as a good thing when you first get diagnosed, imagine how energetically and emotionally differently you'd go into that experience in your life. So if you're experiencing, I won't say suffering, I'm a bit unsure about using the word suffering, but sometimes we do feel like we're suffering. So if you feel like you're suffering from some sort of illness, some pain, some impending disability, some fear of what might be, then this will help you shift what it could do if you're willing to take on that mindset. So the mindset I'm talking about is just deciding that actually this is a good thing. The fact that I'm nearly full on like disabled, and I'm looking at all different avenues of how to get about independently and how to make the most out of where I'm at right now, because I choose to see this is simply a chapter in my life. And up until now, the chapters have sort of written themselves. But in the last 7-8 years, I've been learning how to write my own chapters going forward. This is bringing a consciousness to my life that I've never had before. And the MS has helped me do that. So this is the chapter of my life where I'm embracing the MS. It's the chapter of my life where I'm going to have the most fun with it possible, because I know it's not going to be here forever. And I know it's like every relationship, if you like, it has an end date. Maybe not all of them, some last a lifetime, but this one has an end date. This is, they talk about a season, a reason, and a lifetime, and this is definitely a reason and a season. Well, not a season, but a part of my life. So, and then I also have decided to believe that actually what I am learning in this part of my experience is necessary for where I'm going. So I've created a future future space in my book, if you like, my life book, my chapter, a future chapter where I am getting paid to be speaking on stages, where I am fully healed from multiple sclerosis, and when I have a thriving and very lucrative coaching business that is helping thousands of people worldwide change their perspective on illness and actually decide that it is going to be the best thing that ever happened to them. They are grabbing this idea that actually, what if my illness was the best thing? And how can I, when I look at it with that lens on, instead of the lens of this is horrible, this is scary, my life is never going to be the same and I don't want that, instead looking at it with the lens on, wow, this is amazing, this is an opportunity, my life will never be the same, and I'm looking forward to what it's going to turn into, or I'm helping create what it is going to turn into. So that's my invitation, is to shift your perspective on how you perceive your illness. And if you would like some help with that, I'm looking for the third person on my beta program to take you through the first steps that bring the it's an ABC process that I've created that helps shift your energies, just to get to know where you're going and why that's important to you. And I've got an ABC process that takes you through A, which is acceptance and awareness. B is for breath work and beliefs. C is for finding the courage to make that consistent change. And when you go through the A and B, the courage sort of is there. So if you fancy being my third beta tester, my third case study, if you like, then it's a 3 to 4 month program. It's a pay what you donation based, pay what you can. And I've got one more person to be in. I've got 2 already, and I've started working with them, and it's good when you consciously decide where you want to be going. It makes a massive difference. So if that's of interest to you, comment or message me, and I'll see you later. Oh, and if you want to have more daily updates or uplifts, if you like, on how I'm managing my emotional resilience and my emotional set point, and how I'm dealing with those curveballs that come by, and learning to catch them rather than be knocked down by them, then come and join the Healing Vibrations Network. And I'm going live every day just to talk about a big night, which is an acronym that I've created. So if you want to know what that's about, come into the Healing Vibrations Network. Thank you very much. I'll see you later.